Good evening. I'm not Wolf Blitzer. I thought I would get on here late night and say hello to everybody. Because Nancy is out of town and I'm bored. See if anybody's still awake this late at night. It is 12:23 a.m. on January 8th, 2021. Mary Jones. I should have known. How you doing, Mary Jones? It's just you and me. This late at night, I don't know if anybody else is going to come on here. Do you have the ability to come up live, Mary Jones? Let's see if I can't. Do this and this and this. If you have the ability to, you know I'd be up. Yeah. I just posted the link. Hey, Chasing RV Sunshine. Yeah, but I'm in bed. Okay. I thought it was just you and me, but it looks like Chasing RV Sunshine has joined us. How you doing? Oh, it looks like I just got notified that I went live. I'm bored. My wife's out of town. I can't sleep. So if anybody wants to come up live, just click on that link. As long as you're dressed, I'll bring you up on screen. Let's see what the message is. I got a message here. Okay. Apparently, I am live. So, how are y'all? Chasing RV Sunshine says, on night off, and yes, no one less is awake. Yeah, no, I don't expect a crowd in here. We got 4 people. That's more than I thought. That's probably Mary Jones. I knew was going to be here, but that's right. Well, 2 minutes and we only have 4 people. That's a low record for me. Else, Chasing RV Sunshine. You're awake, and that's all that matters. Cheers. Pain keeps me up most nights. I know, Mary Jones. I'm going to pray for you. I pray for you almost every day, but I'm going to pray for you tonight. Tim Poe, big as my brother from another mother. How I saw your video today. I watched it on the TV, so I didn't get a chance to put a comment on there. But I did see that. I did enjoy your little tour you gave. That was pretty cool, actually. You're welcome, Mary Jones. Oh, looky here. Blaine's here. Blaine. Let's bring him in.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, I dispense with the thumbs up, all that stuff.
One of the reasons too I ended my live stream. I know some of those wanted to go to bed. I do have a long day tomorrow, but hey, I don't need too much sleep, so I said, hey, let me go up here and see what Bill's got going on. So I appreciate you popping on my live stream earlier. So
that's always a good time coming over there.
Yeah, we have fun, that's for sure.
Hello, Amy Kephart. How you doing? Yeah, This is very unusual for me to come on this early in the morning, but my wife is out of town. You can see I didn't even put up the Christmas stuff yet because she's not here.
I see.
So not all those who wonder are lost. That is so true.
That's right. Ooh, wrong way, yeah.
I not only wonder, but I wonder. That link right there is for Bilbo Baggins or Timbo Biggins. Good Lord, I do it every time. Timbo, anybody else that wants to come up? Well, one requirement, you must have a drink.
I got a drink. It's called a Mountain Dew, though. I guess that's good enough.
This is mostly Coke Zero.
Coke Zero with a little something.
Oh, yeah. I have discovered something incredible. Bacardi Gold and Coke Zero has to be the most amazing combination of flavors. Amy, they have a sign at Buc-ee's that has that saying on it. Yep. Chasing RV Sunshine is not taking down their Christmas decorations. Hey, Blaine, we have a little over halfway of our subs, and we have a little over halfway of our hours. So we're almost identical on the little chart, getting there. And what's really scary to me is I took off 5 weeks.
Same way I am.
Yeah, I took off 5 weeks, and it didn't kill the channel, but it killed the momentum that we had going.
Yeah.
But we're getting back. What we have now is every single week we are putting out something. So every Wednesday we put out something. We put out something. What is today? I'm retired. I don't care what.
Yeah.
Today's Friday. Yeah, Wednesday I did put out a video. And last Wednesday and the Wednesday before that and Wednesday before that. So, as long as I keep that momentum up, I think we'll be okay. Plus, I got a whole new upbeat thing going. I've got a new intro going. I got all kinds of fun stuff going on now.
Yeah, I just did a short Wednesday into early Thursday morning. So we've been putting up a few things, and we're working on some stuff now. We just went to Montana over Christmas, and so we one of our shorts actually is some drone footage of some antelope and stuff that we were able to capture on there. So yeah, we had fun, and like you said, our channel is probably going to if you look at the two things there that say how many subs you have and then watch hours, it's actually right there with each other. We're at 79 subs, and we've got probably after tonight less than 300 watch hours left to go. So we're going to probably hit it about the same time as which is good. I hate to be sitting there with one or the other for like 2 or 3 months or 6 months like some people do, and it's like, I'm glad we're going to be hitting it at the same time pretty much. So
yeah, we know those little meters that show your monetization. Yep. Ours are identical. So
yeah, I can.
It's moving as it should. It should.
Let me look at mine. Yeah, ours is. It was funny. I was looking at it the other day too, and I went, "Look at there! It's looks like a odometer or something." I mean, those things are sitting there identical with each other.
Yep. Amy Keppert says, "I have a short of dolphins. Not sure if I want to post it. I'm afraid of people not liking it because
post
dolphins. Post it.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect by all means.
If you get a couple subscribers, or if you get say 300 views, that's 300 views more than you had.
Thought my wife was going to sleep. See, I am live.
I'll show you if I can see right there. I shared the screen down there on the bottom there. If you look at it, bring it up there, and that's we got. See how the meter is right there. We got.
Wow.
879 and 3635. I mean, we're right there at the. So.
Trying to figure out how to make it bigger.
No,
there we go.
Yeah, see right there how it's like literally almost the same spot. So
that's good though. I mean, when one hits, the other one's going to hit. Mm-hmm. So you're doing good.
So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I thought it was funny when you mentioned that. I'm like, I know how that goes because I mean, I was just sitting there. I guess it'd be that way here, but it's right there even with each other. So
yeah, we're not as far along as you are, but that's the same thing going on there. Mary Jones, I'm just happy you're here. I don't care if you fall asleep or not. It's all good.
And to be honest, I know those watch out, and then I got a tab up here I actually have with the watch hours. It's actually that one's a little bit different. I forgot what that one was showing, but basically 3687, and that's before the live that we just did. So I should be at less than 300 once all that hits tomorrow.
Wow. So. Very good. Very, very good. I figured I would do some at least a live once every couple of weeks just to boost up our watch hours.
Yeah.
But not at 1 o'clock. Not at 12:32 a.m. That's probably a bad time to do it.
Yeah.
But you know what? The people that are here right now, all 5 of you, the fact that you're here and that you're not like leaving helps our channel more than if I had 100 and like 80 of them left us with 20. Yeah. That actually does damage to the channel. So the fact that you guys are here and aren't leaving. That is actually helping us more than having 100 people.
Yeah, that's what I told people in my last live. It was Saturday night. I had 43 at one time, and I said, hey, it's great. This is a lot of people just for a pop-up live. I said, please consider keeping us running. You might have things to do, and I said it actually hurts the analytics and stuff. So I said, it'd be, cool if everybody could stay and, keep us running in the background instead of leaving. And show basically my point being the analytics would show somebody being there like 2 minutes or something. That hurts a whole lot worse than So
my last video we had a drop off after the intro. Intro. It was a small one, and then you know how the analytics shows you where they drop off, and then there's another one. Well, my last video I did was about our expenses for the year. And I know that's always bores people, so I didn't put up the spreadsheets and I didn't do all that stuff. All I did was just talk about how much we spent for the year in RV full time. And everybody stayed up to the point where I said, okay, now I'm going to go back over those numbers and see how it's going to do for 2021. And right there, they were done. They just wanted to see what it cost. They didn't see what I think it's going to cost. Yeah. So that's what they went ahead and did that. Oh, yeah. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up there, Mary Jones, before you fall asleep on me.
Yeah, I need to get more in. I mean, I'm involved in the RV community, obviously, but I need to probably get more stuff going on my channel, being full time, and stuff. I mean, we've been living in our RV for 8 years, not this one, but for 8 years basically. So I enjoy it. So I need to get some more content such as that out there.
So you're in an RV right now?
Yeah, I'm in an RV right now. We as a matter of fact,
it looks like a house.
So if I move these curtains here, I normally don't do this for anybody. So my wife's probably gonna kill me. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, you can see what that door is. Well, it's kind of dark, but that's the toy hauler door. So
okay, you're in the toy hauler garage.
Yeah, I'm in the toy hauler garage part now. And so what we did was, I'm gonna fix this so she won't know I did anything here. I'll be in the doghouse. But we took put curtains up, and this table here, this desk, and then the desk I'm actually on here is our Happy Jacks that raise up. So we took the bench, the seats, and the tables and everything. I got a rug on the floor covering the holes and everything where the table sits. And so anyway, we basically took the Happy Jack stuff out and placed wood on each of those, and we can raise it up when we want to when we're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kind of made a studio and an office out of it. So it took us a couple over 2 weeks to do it. So
I need to get back to doing some lives every once in a while. Once a month or once every 3 weeks is probably not enough.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough to talk about, even though that's hard for some people to believe because I never stop talking. But
hey, Barefoot, good to see you.
I was wondering who the new one came in was. Barefoot's here?
Barefoot Adventures, yeah.
Okay, that just now showed up on my screen just now. Barefoot,
okay.
How you doing?
I got YouTube open too, so that's why I saw it on the thing there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a little delayed on my side. Hey, Barefoot. Yeah, we've only got 7 people in here, but this was not announced.
Yeah.
Fordman's here. You want to come up, Fordman?
Yeah, we have we actually probably will end up doing some videos. We actually did videos once we did the change of the toy hauler to the studio and stuff. So we'll eventually get those done and stuff when we do a few other things and kind of show the camper a little bit, the RV.
There's the link if anybody else wants to come up. I need to evacuate some of this alcohol I've been drinking. I'll be right back.
What's happening, Kenneth?
You're not going to see you.
It must have been my twin. You didn't see me. Must have been somebody look just like me. He must have been good looking.
Oh, I think this is my first time up on his pedal.
It might be my first time too. Yep, Fordman's everywhere. He's a great supporter. He also has a great channel, Barefoot. So go check him out if you haven't already.
Hey.
And
Ray Jones.
Anybody else? I know there's a couple names in here. I've seen you around.
Barefoot.
I've seen Timbo around a little bit, and I've seen Chasing
Timbo Diggins.
you're definitely welcome to come check our channels out. And good to see you all here while Bill's relieving some of that alcohol. Yeah, I thought you had him barefoot. I wasn't sure. I figured you did because I've seen you around a lot too. You're a great supporter, and you got good things going on over there. So I know you've been supportive of our channel a while too.
I try to get to everyone that supports me as well, but sometimes I find that very
Oh, it's hard.
hard to do.
There's so many, and since quarantine has taken place, and like I started my channel May the 11th, you know, I mean that's not the best time to be starting a channel, you know, 2 months into quarantine, but yeah, a lot of new channels have come from quarantine, and thanks to the McNasty as they call it, and so
Yep.
it's hard to get to all these channels.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure.
Well, I'm just glad you guys came by to say hi. I was bored. I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon, so I thought I would go live. Wow, that's bright, isn't it? There we go.
I think this is my first time up on your panel, or Thin Blue Lane, I believe.
Yeah, but I've seen you everywhere, dude. You are everywhere.
Thanks for having me up.
Kenneth's like Santa Claus. He's everywhere.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, brother. Let me see what's going on here. I got Mary Jones, Barefoot Adventures, Chasing RV Sunshine. Timbo. Hey, Timbo's got a new channel, brand new. Y'all need to go check that out.
Check him out. Come on, I'll check him out too. And Timbo's welcome to check us out anytime.
Yeah, I checked out his latest video tonight. He had one released this evening, or I watched it this evening. Let me rephrase. And I'm going to need some chaser. That's a little clear. Woo! I'll be right back.
All right, Timbo, I got you now, buddy. I like that. Timbo Biggins.
I believe I met him on
I've seen him somewhere. It may have been in
Bob's Adventure, I believe. I believe that's when I first met him.
Timbo Biggins is a brother from another mother, y'all. That's enough said on that.
Mary Jones says Ken's everywhere looking for a girlfriend. Uh-oh.
Not hardly.
Uh-oh. Mary Jones even knows.
I need to get Timbo a shirt. Timbo, do you have one of my my Thin Blue Lane shirts? Do you have one of these? Oops, wrong side. There we go. Timbo, you got one of these, brother? Have I send you one of these yet?
Amy, come. Look, she knows too. She said.
Amy knows what?
Talking about Mary. Says she knows. And Mary knows. That's funny.
We started our family because we couldn't see our RV.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know what that means.
Must have started as must have there's Back Roads Nomad. Must have started their channel so their family could see more of their RV adventures and maybe what their RV looks like. Maybe they must have family out of town and stuff.
Yeah. I waited till my kids were grown before I did this. So
my wife's parents know, or her dad's passed, but her mom knows and brother and all. But my parents don't even know I've got a new RV this year. They still think I got my old RV, which I still have my old RV, but it's sitting beside me. We don't use it too much.
Well, you got two RVs side by side?
Yeah, I got I'm getting ready to hopefully soon move that one out of the way and put this one up under the cover and stuff. This is a 2007 open road. This one here is a 2016 Jayco Seismic. So We love this one. It's got, like I said, toy hauler. It also has that backside turns into a porch, and then we got a side porch over here on the side of this one that is where our outdoor kitchen stuff, the TV and
Nice
all that.
rig. Sounds like a nice rig.
Yeah,
My toy hauler is a side hauler.
no,
The slide out. We have a slide out just for the motorcycle.
Okay, yep. I've seen some of those too. I had the pleasure of meeting Meant to Be RV in just a few days.
Yeah.
Sunday, as a matter of fact.
Okay, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this right here. Mary Jones didn't get her T-shirt. Tomorrow, when I'm not drinking heavily, I will check that. Amy's here.
Amy is in
Thumbs
the
up,
house.
Amy. Thumbs up, my friend. Okay. All right,
Hey.
there she is. Hey, Amy.
Hello.
Mary Jones did not get her T-shirt from us, and that's weird. Timbo, I will send you one tomorrow, but when I check on Amy to find out why she can get hers. Backroads Nomad, this guy's been with me since day 10. He's like way back when. He did an 8-hour live stream with me one time.
Wow.
And you're welcome to come up on the panel if you want, Backroads Nomad.
I tell you what, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of stuff listening to Backroads Nomad on different live streams, such as Lucretia and other people. I think Johnny's Journey and different people. So
I started mine right before the quarantine, Chasing RV Sunshine. We started ours. We retired in December. We actually started our YouTube channel in October, but it was really bad. When I wish I could erase the first year, but I need those watch hours, so I can't really erase that. Let's see. They'll scroll off eventually, right? So, yeah. Look at that, Barefoot. Look, Timbo, I hooked you up with Barefoot Adventures. They're friend number 29. Barefoot Timbo is a brand new channel. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend to have, period, for anybody. Let me see what's going on here.
that shouldn't have. I'm sure Bill knows more about that. Shouldn't have. Since it's your channel, as long as you're signed in, regardless if you're on your phone or on a desktop, it should always, since you're a mod, should always be blue. I would imagine. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Getting a new phone, I don't know if that would.
No, it shouldn't matter.
Because once you're blue,
Yeah, because when I was on my phone earlier on Blaine's, I was still blue.
So yeah, as long as they make your account a mod for your account, you should be able to, regardless you sign on to somebody else's phone or your computer or another computer, you should be good to go.
So maybe it's you're not signed in under your name on your new phone, so you need to sign in.
Yeah, that's possible. Like I'm trying to switch everything from what's it called? From Firefox over to Chrome. And I was going to set this up in Chrome because that way Chrome allows you to have like green screens and stuff going on. And I really don't need green screens because I'm actually in an RV. So it's not like I have to pretend I'm in an RV. So
yeah, same here. I don't.
Kenneth, what you doing there, boy?
He's on Tinder swiping.
Commenting in the chat here on the same live stream
Okay.
on the YouTube side.
Tell them leave you alone, Ken.
I didn't think I was set up the YouTube on this one. Or okay, YouTube, not Facebook. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the YouTube side.
Barefoot, you made me have to do it because you talked about it. You got one just like that, didn't you, buddy? DJI Mini 2. We got this for Christmas too, so.
Mine's just a mini one.
Yeah.
Wait. Did I just say that? Yeah, well, it's true.
We had fun with that thing in Montana. We're looking forward to going back.
Jones.
Why he swiping left and right?
He swapped it right that time. She must have been a looker.
8 people in here at freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm shocked.
How did I have to ask Blaine? How did the whole Tinder thing get started? Anyways, I don't remember. I don't even remember whose live it was that it started.
I don't know either.
I don't either. That's like with
It wasn't me this time. I'd like to claim or blame Danny again, of course, with Griswold.
my channel is Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oaks. You can actually just type in Kenneth Oaks and it'll pull me right up.
I'd rather type in Tabasco.
That might come up too.
Thank you, Backroads Nomad.
Hot and spicy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how that came about either.
That's like I don't know what came about the Apple Beaver.
Apple. No, I don't remember that one either.
I don't.
You're always looking at that phone, man. Every channel I go to, you look at that phone, and everyone's always teasing you about what you're looking at. You know what? Look at what you want to look at. We don't care. We're not going to judge you.
We can't see what you look at, so that's all on you.
Just keep both hands where we can see them.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Amy, I warned you. I don't have any filters. I'm sorry.
Okay, so about me, I have a lot of guy friends from back home. One of the few girls, and I manage a restaurant. So I've seen and I've heard it all, and I don't get offended.
Cool. Then you're going to fit in well here. You'd like Nancy, too. She's pretty awesome. Everybody loves Nancy. In fact, I think they'd rather see her than me, which I don't blame them. I'd rather see her than me. She does most of our cooking channel stuff on our. It's all RV related, and she does cooking in the RV, so it's still part of the RV channel. It's not a separate channel. All right, let's see. We got 8 people in here at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's good.
I mean, I am used to a lot more than 8, but I didn't expect any at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm happy that y'all are here, and the fact that you're here and the fact that you're not leaving is great, because even if Mary Jones falls asleep, she's going to leave us running, and that's going to help our analytics a lot.
I've had long. You can ask Blaine. I've had long live streams myself. Hadn't I, Blaine?
Have you done an 8-hour?
I've done 7 hours.
Okay, all right. You almost caught me.
I remember one. I fell asleep, and I woke up, and they're still on there going, and I'm like, turn off my computer and back to bed.
Many times I've left this guy running, and I went to bed, just letting him get credit for my hours. The sergeant on night shift. There's no getting offended. That's right. LEO or security chasing RV. Yeah, LEO.
I wasn't sure if he was
Thin Blue Line, Thin Blue Lane. Now let me explain what Thin Blue Lane is. Okay, I was sitting in my office about to retire, and I wanted to do Thin Blue Line, but that was just tacky because there's other people doing Thin Blue Line, and there's even a show. If you Google or YouTube Thin Blue Line, you're going to come up with some TV show. So what I did was I changed it. I'm off the line, but I'm still driving in the lane. So in other words, some cops, they retire and they start going crazy and going off the other direction. I'm still in the same lane. So that's what Thin Blue Lane is.
The last comment I made was I meant to tag him chasing RV Sunshine. I said, love the career. I was just telling him I had a degree in law enforcement. I told him thanks for all he does. I know it's tough out there. So
yeah, I love the career too. I just won't go back.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I didn't go into, I have matter of fact, my friend, well, he was a sheriff, but in this county, and he, I could have got a law enforcement job, but I have migraines, and I don't want to put with being in law enforcement, there's a lot of things you don't want to put yourself, but more importantly, you don't want to put your partner at risk, if you have a medical emergency. So I didn't want to go out there and, do something crazy. So I didn't go into it.
No Backroads Nomad.
That's a good guy right there. That 8-hour video we did, it wasn't because we're just being frivolous. He was answering people's questions, and I still have yet to go back. Wow, my wife's been with the FBI for 29 years.
Jeez.
Oh, wow. I would like to go back to that video, but I don't even know where it is or how to download it and get it back. But that live stream we did for 8 hours, Backroads Nomad answered a bunch of people's questions. And I wish I could just go through and capture the questions and the answers and condense that 8 hours down to something that people would watch. Because that 8 hour video really killed our analytics. It destroyed them for a long time. It took a long time to get it back. Because what it was is people were watching for 20 minutes, which is great. Watch for 20 minutes, fantastic. But 20 minutes out of 8 hours, that's not a good ratio. Plan on retiring October 2021. It can't come soon. Hey, Chasing RV Sunshine, I counted the alarm clocks. I said, I got 10 alarm clocks left. I got 5 alarm clocks left. And I got down to 1 alarm clock. Now, I don't have an alarm clock in this house. There's not one in here. "29-year barefoot adventures." Really?
Jeez.
It's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Did she
Definitely.
Did she
That-
hunt UFOs?
Definitely ready to probably quit. She must love what she does because she's still going at it, I guess. So maybe she's waiting to hit that magic mark of 30.
You can't leave at 29. You gotta say,
Exactly. I have a friend that I don't know. I think it was during the time he was in the Army. He actually was a drill instructor and stuff. 29 years, and I'm thinking he could just went a little bit longer and got that 30. But I think it was during the time they were actually, because he's an older guy. I think they were actually wanting people to, I guess giving them incentives back then to go ahead and retire. I think it was like in the mid 90s or so. So.
well, I did 20. If I'd have stayed another 5, which I would never have stayed. First of all, my back is broken. I can explain all that later. Or if you watch some of our videos, you already know why. I'm fine, but I'm not fine enough to be chasing down Kenneth age people. And I can't be doing that anymore. But 25 years, I would have got almost double the pension than 20 years. But I couldn't make it 5 more years.
I see Tiffany with Offbeat Travelers followed us in. She said, "I thought you were going to bed." I said, "Oh, shh."
He is a very generous person, and what he's doing is he's helping my channel right now because he's giving me some watch hours.
Hey, you've had my channel a lot, so that's what we do in the community. And regardless what community it's in, we help each other. So
Yeah, but you've always been there, man. You've always been a good guy. I mean, I don't always talk to you when I'm in your chats. I say hi, I do that stuff, but I don't. I've always watched you, and you are an honest and dedicated person to what you're doing, and I really appreciate what you're doing.
thank you.
And your channel is going to do very, very well.
I hope so. I don't have too much further to go. So my birthday's in March. Maybe I'll have a nice March birthday celebration. You never know.
My birthday is in May, so I'm gonna be old.
July, and I'll be old.
My
The day
birthday's not until September.
But you about to hit one of those. You about to hit one of those good birthdays, Amy, right?
I'm
Yeah.
happy to be alive.
I don't
I'm
know.
just glad it wasn't this year because I had the wonderful C19 on this birthday, and I'm just glad it wasn't a big one. I'm glad it was just a random number.
Timbo, I agree. I think I would going out in the woods and talking to homeless people. One of those days, I was going to catch a random bow and arrow or something. It was just really because we didn't wear body armor going out there to talk to them. We came out there in a kinder, gentler manner, wearing T-shirts like this.
You talk about the homeless people. I've heard many stories of, you have the people on the intersections looking for money and saying they're homeless and hungry, and these people have bought them food. Like they went to McDonald's and they had an extra cheeseburger and they tried to give them the extra cheeseburger, and they would throw it back at the car or throw it and we're like, I don't want your food, I want money.
Yep. We had a guy that lived under a bridge. I'm not going to say his name because we respect him. He's a good guy. He was a former military, really good guy. He lived under one of our bridges, and my wife went by and gave him some Jack in a Box, and the dude threw it back at her through the window saying, I don't want that. When he died of exposure under that bridge. He had $200 in cash in his pocket. He was not broke. He was not poor. he had the option to get out. He wanted to be under that bridge, and he
Yeah.
Whoa, we got 11 in here now. Wow, what's going
Nice.
on?
That's sad because it's one of those things. We've got a few people here in this part of South Carolina. We'll see them, and you never know. I know that's between them and the good Lord, but you never know what they're going to do and what they're going to spend that $5 or $10 you give them, But the second you go up to somebody and say, "Hey, here's a McDonald's right here. Walk over there with me, and I'll get you a warm meal and whatever, a drink, whatever."
And they don't want it.
Yeah, they don't want it. So right there, they'd rather take that $10 and go get them a pack of Marlboro Lights or something.
We didn't have a lot of that. We had most of them just wanted that dime bag. But
yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Our worse, something else.
Yeah. I had a guy right towards the very end. I pulled into Jack in the Box, which was one of my favorites back then. I don't eat out as much anymore. I'm trying to get rid of this. And I went in there, and the guy's sitting in there, and he goes, "Man, I said, what are you doing?" He goes, I'm really hungry. I said, I can help you. He goes, "Yeah, but I don't want to follow the rules that go along with that. So I understand what you're trying to do." I said, "But I can't have you in my city. Why are you here? Do you have relatives here? Do you have anything going on here? Is there any reason why you're here? What is your link to McKinney?" He goes, "Not really anything." I said, I'll make a deal with you. I'll buy you whatever you want off this menu. And then you got to get in my car with me, and I'll take you to another city. I mean, that's sad, but my job was to protect my city, not.
Yeah.
It's a very sad thing that I did there. I'm not even sure it was a good thing, but
I agree, Mary.
It's what I had to do. We dealt with the homeless all the time. It wasn't anything to walk out of the house and go to work, and you had one drunk or high passed out on the doors. A lot of the people I dealt with were really cool people. They would give you the shirt off their backs. They would, but they don't want to be. They don't want to be out of that situation.
It's like when I worked in the prison for a little bit too, in the state prison.
Did you?
Just as soon as they get out, they're right back in because they can't live out there in society, So it's kind of like the homeless, You try to help them or do something good for them, and before you know it, they're back to where they were. So,
well, that's a tough job you had.
Yeah.
When I'm on the streets, when I put them in the jail, I can leave and I'm done with them. I don't think twice about them. If they get out before I even get done with the paperwork, I don't care. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. But working in the jail, you got to deal with them. That's a tough job.
Yeah, like I told you, I got a lot of friends in law enforcement. They're like, "Hey, I'd rather do what I do than what you do," because they said at least I had something to protect myself. Y'all don't have too much to protect yourself except the spray, some pepper spray, and that was about it.
You see this message right here? I agree with this message. I couldn't do that job.
I know. That's a 12-hour dealing with 150 to 200 in a little dormitory by yourself with no help, You ever get overtaken by it's kind of hard to defend, if somebody really hates your guts, it's hard to defend yourself with 150 inmates versus one person with a can of spray.
I went to a house one time. We had this lady in town. It was crazy. Thought her neighbor was doing stuff to her, and I investigated. Her neighbor didn't even know they existed until I made contact with them. And she said that neighbor would throw poop over her yard into her fence. I said, "Where's the bag?" "Oh, I threw it away." "Okay, well, okay." They threw a bomb at my garage. "Okay, show me that. I can help you with. Show me the garage. Show me the garage. We'll deal with the damage. We'll take pictures of it. And then we'll prosecute the neighbors." Okay. I go over to the garage. It's in pristine shape. And I go, where did the bomb hit?" "Oh, it just disintegrated when it hit." Mm-hmm. "Okay, then how did you know it hit?" "Because I heard it." Jeez. "Okay. I'll tell you what, have a nice day." Went to go get my car, and she follows me out to my car. I get in the car. I shut the door. She's standing here talking through the window, and I drove away. That's something that you can't do. You can't drive away. You're stuck in there in that prison with them. That is mad respect I got for you. Chasing RV Sunshine, I agree with that statement. Offbeat Travelers. Hey, how did you sneak in here without me seeing you? How you doing?
Hey,
I
Tiffany.
enjoy. Huh?
That's Tiffany with yeah, we know her from the she was on my channel earlier, so she's part of the cruising community. So she must have connected with you and subbed earlier when you were in the chat. So
Yeah, 6 after 300 would be pretty boring. Hey, all 9 of you right now, would you share this out? Go right now and to your into your YouTube and share this channel out and get the word out, because our channel needs to kick back in gear.
yeah.
If anybody wouldn't mind, that'd be great if you would just share this out. I don't expect too many people to respond at 1:03 a.m. Central Time. Offbeat Traveler says, hi, Amy. You can say hi.
Hi.
I know it's hard to get a word in with me talking all the time, but
Amy, I can't remember if you talked about it when Bill was up there or not, but Bill, she's one of the best steakhouses in Texas down there. So good old Outback.
Yep.
She's
Thank you,
amazing.
Mary.
One of the big
Did
wigs.
you say Outback?
Outback.
I proposed to one of my second wife in Outback.
Okay. Yep, I'm at the one in Fort Worth.
Outback is my daughter. If I go into the Dallas area and I meet my daughter, that's when I say, where do you want me to take you for dinner? She always says Outback.
Nice.
I know. Next time you're in Dallas, and make sure you head out to the one at Fort Worth. That how many are there? I mean, there's a few, I guess, there.
But I have no idea. There's a lot of them around here.
I was about to say,
Thank
there's
you.
got to be, especially in Texas.
Hugs, Mary.
Like there was, the other day I was calling looking for product, and I called 1, 2, 6 Outbacks around us that we could get to within probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
I figured there had to be a few in that area.
There's a lot.
Of the Outback Special is my go-to. I could use that right now, as a matter of fact.
They don't call it that anymore. So like I'll have a new server come up to me and goes, so my table just ordered the Outback Special. What do they want? I go, sirloin.
Yep, sirloin, and I like the sirloin and shrimp. So that's also.
I got that yesterday when I went. I wanted to mention that real quick, Bill. That question that you're about to address. It's funny he says that. You wouldn't believe it. I have the same exact hitch in my truck sitting out there. I pull this camper with, and I'm glad I saw the video for that, because if something goes wonky with my hitch, I know the first place to go to and see what's going on.
Yeah, I called them. They sent me that little piece, overnighted and free. It was great. Backroads, that was back in October. Our videos are a little bit behind because we only release them once a week. We actually have a lot of videos in queue to be released. I broke the hitch because I was coming in high.
Right.
And it was going over the top.
Putting too much.
The pin was going over the top of the pin. And then when I was stuck there, I was pulling it off and breaking it.
Yeah.
So I learned that you have to come in at the bottom of the hitch and slide up. I know it sounds grady and horrible, but when you got to hit the bottom of that hitch and then slide up in there. Because I've been hitting the top of the hitch, and I broke it. So I broke it twice. So I've learned my lesson. I know how to do it right now, and I won't break any more hitches. But that's back in October. We've been 1,000 miles since then, and without any problems at all. And Mary Jones, hugs back at you. Oh, I feel all warm and cozy now. Or maybe that's this.
See, right there's my hitch. It's in back of the.
Yeah, that's the same hitch. You got the 20K?
Yeah, it's the 20K exactly.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
I love my truck because it's the puck system. So I wouldn't have any other way with the with or without the puck system. Every time I'd make sure I have that from now on because I love it.
Hit the bottom of that hitch and make it slide up. It might sound grady, it might sound metal on metal, but hit the bottom of that hitch, dude, because it will break.
That way I miss that pin. It's not breaking.
Yep, because I was going in over top of the pin.
Yeah.
Getting behind the pin, it wasn't latching.
Yep.
and then when I would back off, it would just pull that pin right off.
Dang.
And granted, all it required was a minor what do you call it? What do you call it when you put the thing back on? I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember either. It's too late.
Yeah, it is. And I've been drinking. What do you call it when you come on, Kenneth? Help me out here. What do you call it when you burn something back into place? Solder it, whatever. What am I looking for?
Soldering iron?
No, like with a torch when you solder or hook something back on. Come on, Kenneth. You're supposed to be the smart one here.
What do you call it, Dad?
It's welding. They
Welding.
weld that piece back on.
Yeah.
But we didn't know how it went. We didn't know if it went this way or this way.
That'd be my problem. I'd have to, yeah.
And we took it to a place, and he didn't know either. So
Jeez.
Joel asked me if we want to go out to eat. I say yes. He drives me to the same supper club here in Wisconsin. Love Connell's. Offbeat Travelers. Chasing RV Sunshine. I went from being just a jailer to being a dispatcher and a jailer. Now, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of being a dispatcher. I dispatched for 9 months. My first 9 months of my career. I can explain why later, but I love Outback too, Mary. Maybe I'll take you to Outback sometime. Me and Nancy will take you. Offbeat Travels. When I started in 1998 in LE, the county I was a deputy in had dispatched jailers. Yeah, that's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. Brazing. Brazing? Brazing. The entire month I trained, we never had a 911 call. That ain't going to happen in South Dallas. Welding. Thank you, Offbeat Travelers.
Yeah, that was a tough word for us. We struggled with it, but
Timbo got it.
Yep.
Kenneth was this close.
We were just wanting to see if everyone in chat was awake.
Paying attention.
Yeah, we want to make sure.
Oh, how's school going? Going good. I start my 4th and final semester January 19th, which is not too far away, only 2 weeks away.
Tell them what you're taking, Kenneth.
Taking auto mechanics.
Hail to the yeah.
And I'm hopefully going to be able to put out some auto mechanic videos out here pretty soon on my channel. So, because I know when most people want to learn how to do something with their car, they usually just go to YouTube and search it up and go by the video. Thanks, Mary Jones.
Mary Jones is the best.
Tiffany,
I meet her. She's getting a big hug.
Tiffany's done a little bit of everything, so
Sounds like it.
that's good.
Mary
though.
Jones, y'all. Mary Jones. I don't know if y'all have her on your channels, but she has been with me since the beginning. I don't think I've had a wife as faithful as her before. It's just amazing.
I actually don't think she has an actual channel. I think she's just a supporter. I think.
Supporter.
Yep, but she fell in love with me right away, so we're kin. We're kinfolk.
She's a great supporter. I see her in a lot of chats, and she sees
I
me
do
in
too.
a lot of chats.
Everywhere.
Now I know her brother has a channel called Adventures in the Heartland. John and Jan.
Huh.
Backroads, I haven't thought that far ahead, brother. We're spending the winter in Florida when we leave Texas. In fact, on January 14th, we leave here for South or mid Florida. I don't know where we're going to be that far out, brother. I don't know.
Mid Florida, you talking Orlando-ish area down in the central Florida area?
Yeah, we're actually staying at a not Thousand Trails, but the what's it called? It's an offshoot of Thousand Trails. It's called the Encore Park. We're going to stay in an Encore Park when we get there. Then we're going to Orlando, and then and my favorite place in the country. We're going to she's yawning over there.
Yeah.
I don't usually have that effect on women. The next place after Orlando we're going to, my favorite is Peace River. Peace River, Thousand Trails. Now, last year we were in Peace River in March, and we got stuck there because of the virus. And they said, if you leave, you can't come back, and we want you to stay here and no extra charge. And we stayed there for a long time, and it was horrible because, my God, that place is a paradise. I love Peace River, Florida. It's the most beautiful park of any park I've been to. It's got the palm trees, it's got the trails, it's got the river. Okay, it's got alligators. Yeah, you gotta, when you come out of your RV, you gotta check for our alligators first before you step all the way down to the ground.
No thanks.
It does have that. It does have that, but it's just a paradise. If I could live somewhere, I would choose to live there, except for one minor detail. Besides the alligators, it has hurricanes, and I would have to leave for that season. Yes.
I know, Aaron Jemison's having a good time, I assume, over there in Tampa area, work camping, so that's a nice area.
I was this close to moving to Tampa.
Yeah.
I just answered that question right there.
Hey, and also touch there, Bill. You, a lot of people is talking about Thousand Trails. If you get it, you can buy a used one off someone. You can still
That's
get.
what I did.
I think it might have been you were talking. You were talking
I bought
about
a $13,000 membership for $3,500.
Yeah, as you then.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I remember you talking about. That's exactly.
Chasing RV Sunshine. Go to I forgot what it's called now. Campground Membership Outlet. Go look up Campground Membership Outlet. Get their phone number. Call Kim. In fact, if you look at the descriptions of most of my videos, you'll see her phone number. If you call Kim, you tell her what you're looking for. Tell her what you need for you, not for what I need for me. And they'll hook you up with a used membership that someone else no longer needs, or they've died, or they're too old, or whatever to use it anymore. And I'm staying here for free. This is free, except for I pay $3 a day because I'm 50 amp. But yes, the used Thousand Trails is the way to go. I couldn't afford this otherwise. This is crazy on a cop pension. Are you kidding me? I could live here forever. I could live in Thousand Trails parks forever until I die on my pension and still have money left over.
Are you which area did you say you bought again? What was the South and then the Midwest and East?
Yes. We bought the full package membership.
Okay.
But whoever had their membership before us, they didn't buy the East Coast.
Okay.
And if I leave Florida and I go even north a little bit, I go out of the system.
Yeah.
That's really weird because Thousand Trails, when you buy a membership, you usually get all of them. But let me pull up. Let me tell you how many parks I get. Let me stand by a second. Let me go to RV resorts in the U.S. Can I share this with you guys? I don't know how to do that. Share screen. I'm not gonna.
I like the Midwest and stuff, and a lot of the Thousand Trail. They're a lot around the coast and different things.
Midwest is all in there. Let me
I
look
like
right here. I have 173 campgrounds in my membership. I could live in this system forever. Now, granted, it was $500 and something a year for my annual dues, and I just got my bill, and it went up $300, so it went up to $800. $800 a year, though.
Yeah,
calculate the average park is $40 a day. Let me see here. Let's see here. Open calculator. Never mind that. Don't do that. 40 times 365.
The answer is 14,600.
Okay, would you rather spend $800 a year or $14,600 a year? I think I'll take the $800 a year.
Sure.
And I live in this system. I go from Thousand Trails to Thousand Trails, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything except for some of the parks like this one. We're in a nice park here. This one's called Lake Conroe, and this is one of the few parks that charges $3 a day for a 50 amp upgrade. And come on, you can't beat that price.
We got a Thousand Trail park or campground close to us here, and I actually met RV Kids TV, Rocky, and his family. That's where, a couple months ago. That's where they were staying.
If you tell Kim we sent you, they'll buy us dinner. It's not a great, if you buy a membership, that we get like a dinner. They send us a coupon for dinner. It's not like a lot of money, but I love Kim. We couldn't have done this without her. I would have had to stay at least another 2 years in my job if it wasn't for Kim.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, have y'all hit the thumbs up?
Yeah,
Mary Jones looking out for Big Daddy Bill.
smack those thumbs.
Okay, we're down to 8.
People going to sleep on us.
Hey, go to sleep, but leave us running. Okay, at an hour, I should probably cut this off though. It's been
No, I could use. Yeah, I got
4 more minutes, guys.
less than 300 hours to go, and about almost 100 more friends. So I'm getting there.
Amen. You're doing good, dude. You're doing all the right stuff.
Yeah.
You got a great personality. You care about other people.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
as
it's
you-
fun. You can ask Amy. We've had fun seeing the RV community, the cruising community, the Disney community. We got 3 communities into one. That's why luckily it's growing like it has, so it's fun.
But I would think, Blaine, that you would have a lot more, that you would almost be there with the friends because of being in all the live streams that I saw you in before you got your channel. Like,
Yeah, you would think. I mean, I'm not worried, but if it happens, it happens. I mean, I know it's going to happen, but I'm
Yeah,
not
it will
really too
happen.
worried. But it's just, I guess, I don't know. A lot of people, which I'm glad. I'd rather have people subscribe to my channel that's actually going to come in and watch me and do all that stuff than
yeah.
just sub because they've seen me in a cruising community or whatever since. Well, I've been part of the cruising community probably 4 years now, probably 3 or 4 years. So
I've been over there for about 2 because I went on my first cruise in September of 18.
Chasing RV Sunshine. So this counts for everyone that's on here. Yes. For 7 of you that are here right now that have been here the whole hour, I will get 7 hours credit for each of you.
Yep.
I mean 1 hour credit for each of you. That's
1
7
hour.
hours.
Yeah. If we had 20 people here and he went an hour and y'all stayed the whole time, well, 20 hours. So yep.
Yeah, and I didn't expect to have 11 people at 1
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning. I didn't expect that.
I
I know that I have some faithful friends they're probably all asleep right now.
Yeah, they've been partying too hard out there in Quartzsite.
Yes, and I was going to go to Quartzsite this year. I even bought a Jackery 1000
Uh,
with 2. I have 2 solar panels sitting here. That
yeah,
I bought.
you're about to go out there and join the rest of them.
I was, but I was able to secure 1,000 trails in Florida all the way through March, and I'm not giving that up. I'm sorry. With my $13,000 membership that I paid $3,500 for, I can go out 120 days. So I'm able to secure the next 120 days all the way into Florida,
Wow.
and I am beyond ecstatic because that's peak season, and to get in there, I'm happy. I'm not going to give that up to go to Quartzsite.
Yeah, our RV's obviously wired for solar. We might eventually do that just in case we travel more. And I know you can go out to Arizona and get solar panels for almost dirt cheap. The only bad part is like you said, paying for the Jackeries or the Blue Eddy or the Eddies or whatever it is, like Johnny has and all that stuff for your solar. That's where you pay all the money at, I guess.
Timbo, I'm always going to shout you out, brother. Hey, if the end of the world came, this guy right here and me, y'all can hoard all the, all those people that hoard stuff, that hoard food and hoard whatever. A lot of them are underprepared to defend themselves. What you guys want to do if you've hoarded stuff is hire me and Timbo to come in and defend it because we got that covered. Oh, I want to go to the Keys too. Chasing, I can't get into the Keys 120 days out. I can only get into the Keys 90 days out. So I have to wait till I'm a little bit closer. And I may have to do some finagling and maybe have to even go to some outside 1,000 trail parks till I can get into the Keys. Because this year we want to go to the Keys. Last year we missed it.
I probably won't go this year. It may be next year. I know we possibly will have a big trip coming up in May or June going out west. But we've got the Mayberry meetup this year, and so maybe next year I'm hoping to maybe get down to the Keys with the RV.
What date is that Mayberry meetup?
Oh shoot, I can't remember.
October the 14th through the 17th.
Of what? October?
October.
Yeah, that's way
October,
out there.
yeah.
I'll be in Florida in March, so I think I'll be able to get into.
Yeah,
We're not going to miss Mayberry. We love.
I
We
won't
love
be
you.
able to go to the Keys this year, probably with some trips we got coming up. And if I have more time, I definitely shoot out. That's on my bucket list is to drive the RV down to the Keys.
You say you're a prepper. We just ordered prep food for the first time with all the stuff going on in the world right now. Right over here on the floor, I got a whole bucket of prep food that's good for months, even years in advance. But people that have prepped and have prepared themselves, a lot of the times they don't think about defending themselves.
Yeah.
And people like me and Timbo, you want us there. In exchange for your prep, you can have our defense.
Yeah, I keep something beside me every night that hopefully nobody be dumb enough to knock on the door and try something stupid.
Oh no. You downsize, but you don't give that up. No.
Yep.
There's always room. There's always room for your babies. Always room for your babies. And I'm talking about for defensive use. I'm not talking about macho or none of that crap. I'm talking about defensive use.
And yeah, like you said, there's always room to put those things, especially in the RV. I mean, there's all kinds of nooks and crannies.
Just don't go to California with them because they'll search your vehicle. I was so scared when we went to yeah, that's right. Well, I was so scared when we went to California because if they could search our vehicles, they don't like the weapons that we have in here. They call them assault weapons. There's no such thing. I mean, not in the civilian world. None of our weapons are automatic or can shoot around corners. But my wife actually has more firepower than I do. I like handguns. She likes the AR-15s and all that stuff. And my long gun is a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
And that's the best home defense that there is. It's not going to go through your house and through the neighbor's house and through the neighbor's house and through the neighbor's house. AR-15 might do that, but a 12 gauge is going to stop when it stops.
I probably got something you used to use as your service choice. I got my 40G.
It's right here. Right here.
40G 23 model.
Yep. 40 caliber is the best home defense weapon. It's not overpowered. It's not underpowered. It will stop your invader, but it will not continue down the street to hit some kid at random.
In case somebody wondering what the G means, Glock. Nothing like a good Glock.
That's exactly what I have. I have several of those actually.
And then, it wasn't too long ago, I think our area switched from the 40 and the law enforcement started went back, or I don't know if they ever used them before, but they went to the 45s. I
haven't had a 45 on duty since the year.
They said I don't know if it was the sheriff that locked it or what.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Are you condoning what they did back long before that? The 38s.
I met up with a guy who was both a what do you call it? A prepper and also a he had food and he had defense. Everything was set up. And he said, when the world hits the fan, why don't you come up here with us? And I said, where's that? And he's up there where the caldera is. I'm like, I don't want to go there. That's where the shit's going to start.
My father-in-law, he's passed, like I mentioned earlier, he's passed, and he always wanted us to go out to Montana. Yeah. And because we're in South Carolina, close to Savannah, which they have a couple Army installations. We're close to Beaufort's, which they have. You've probably heard of Parris Island, one of the most famous training facilities for recruits and stuff is Parris Island. But he said one of the first places going to get hit is going to be us because we have, we're here by Savannah with 2 installations, and then we got one in Beaufort. So out in Montana, it's out in the middle of nowhere. So
Well, second only to a meteor strike, I think the biggest danger to our country is the caldera in Yellowstone or Jellystone, whatever it is, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, yeah.
And yes, Timbo Biggins is asking you a question, Amy.
Yeah, I'm answering him right now. I kind of do. It's just a bunch of random stuff and some shorts.
Hey, don't let her lie to you. She's got over 50 subscribers now, so she's
Yeah.
I'm gonna join her channel. So
And my koala short has over 1,000 views now.
wow. I don't think I have any videos at 1,000.
I got. I didn't either until I did one of my shorts, and it has like almost 1,200 or 1,300. That's the first video I had to go over 1,000. My obviously live, you know, I get maybe 100, 150 views, and then, you know,
What video was that?
Yeah,
what's
Can't
that?
hear you, Kenneth.
What short was that you had over 1,000 views?
It's the miniature golf one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Just
I don't
my
have a video with more than 200 views. I don't think. I have to go look.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like the videos you think should get more views don't get views, and
My
then
alien stuff?
you're like, why is somebody want to watch me hit a hole in one on a miniature golf, and it gets 1,300 or 12 whatever. But yeah, one of the best videos I think my wife has put together, which was our aquarium video, which is, I mean, it was awesome, you know, and it has like 300 views on it. I think it should be switched around. I like it better than I do my miniature golf one, but
I may need to work on my keywords or something. I don't know.
yeah, my 2 shorts I posted last night are at 15 and 12 views, so they haven't done anything. But my yawning koala is at over 1,000.
Hey, Amy.
Hi.
Let's see here. We are
Tell me
almost
what the channel name is, Amy.
Yeah, it's just my first and last name, Amy Kephart, Kephart.
Yeah, that's true. Chasing. I would have thought that my bat video, where the bats came out of the cave and were flying around our heads, I thought that would have gone ballistic, and nobody watched that. And then little videos like I don't know, our little retirement thing where we sat down at this very park. As a matter of fact, a year ago, we sat down in lawn chairs and talked about being retired. That thing went ballistic. That's probably our most watched video of all time. And I would have thought, how boring is that? Uh-oh, Amy looks sleepy.
Yeah.
I've never seen Kenneth laid back like that. He's all.
No, I didn't sleep last night, and then I had to work today.
She got that Kansas City Chiefs blanket.
Yep.
Oh, you saw those chasing? Yeah. I have more of those, I think, to come. Hey, Area 51, we did a video. We drove out. You know where you see the Area 51 videos where they always have the same gate? You either have the front gate or the back gate. We went down a dirt road and ended up at a fence that just said it had barricades and it had a sign saying an old, decayed, worn out sign saying Air Force property or something like that. It was not on the beaten path. We just drove out there and it said, do not photograph out here, whatever. And we're like, of course, I got the camera from my car camera, mounted. So I'm going to be photographing. But Nancy was like, let's get out and take pictures. I'm like, I'm not getting out of the car here. This is crazy. Mary Jones watched the bats. That's good. But that was a wild thing because we were not where we were supposed to be. We were out, and I'm pretty sure they had like ground sensor monitors out there. You could, when you see me pull up to the fence and then you see me kind of turn around to go back out again, you'll see something sitting over on the ground. Tell me that does not look like a ground sensor monitoring station. I thought, hey, Timbo, I thought my Area 51 videos would go crazy, but they maybe I haven't given them enough time yet. Let's rate it. That was hilarious when people thought they could.
Wasn't that last year?
Oh yeah, I'm talking about when they all thought they could like run through the gates like we
Yeah.
just did in downtown. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't want to get shot. I didn't want to get investigated. I have a security clearance I'd like to maintain. So I just drove
Exactly.
up there. We looked at it and we said, "Yeah, this is cool," and then we drove away.
At least you were there, and that was it. You know.
But if we'd have just gone down to the dirt road and got back to the main road and turned right, we would have seen the gate that you see on TV. And we missed that because we didn't know where it was. We didn't know where it was. It's not exactly in the GPS.
I wouldn't think so. Hey, I wouldn't. I'd be scared to get out, not knowing what was about to head my way if they see me.
I told my in that video, you'll see my wife say something like, "I wonder if they know we're here," and she goes, "They know we're here."
Yep, you can guarantee it. Underground, they probably had cameras underground and all kinds of stuff you didn't see.
500 views on your drone video, Timbo. That is awesome. Okay, we've gone over an hour. We're an hour and 10 minutes. Y'all ready to go to bed? I'm not going to bed, but I don't want to keep y'all.
I did my video earlier yesterday that should hit the short shift in a couple of days, so I'll be looking to see what that does. Hopefully I'll get some views out of it.
How many are you on it now? Because you posted that shortly after I posted mine.
Let's see how many. I'm a little slow.
Timbo's drinking some wild turkey. Timbo,
I am
I
at
discovered.
I am at 48.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
I
I'm
mean, you
drinking
at?
some coffee.
I think they're at 12 each now.
Yeah, I got 48 on. It's called the
My
Horizon Dreamscape Funnel time lapse.
my peer runners have 15, and my lazy kitty cat is at 12.
Once it hits the A, maybe you'll hit the short shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy, I see Amy.
Amy.
Yeah.
Amy's in a big RV.
Expensive one too.
Big RV just on the outskirts.
This one is too, Amy. This one is very expensive.
This one's expensive too.
We'll be paying for this for a while.
Yeah, me too. It's funny, isn't it? Because you can get a loan for several years, and it's like a lot longer than a car loan. You know, it's like,
Yep.
as this thing, especially living in it full time, I'm like, really? You think I'm gonna be in this thing for 15 years? You know, it's like, chances are it's be slim to none. I'll be in another one because I mean we love this kind of life, you know.
Yes.
But I'm like, come on now.
I didn't know you had an RV, Amy.
This RV is, there's the kitchen where Nancy does her cooking shows.
Yeah, that's where all the action takes place.
Yep. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there's that garage that goes out to our garage. But it's kind of dark in here. I don't have a lot of lights on in here right now. I'm knocking over Coke cans.
Hey, Amy, you have an RV?
Huh? No.
No.
It's my apartment.
Getting ready to make some coffee. Kenneth's got some coffee for you. I bet his coffee's strong too.
And then I have this guy.
I actually only put like about 5 teaspoons of coffee in the coffee pot. No
Yeah.
more, no less.
Hey.
Dude,
Now I had a cousin that would you'd think he put about a whole container full in one pot. His would be so strong you could smell it a mile away.
that's crazy. 2 scoops for me for a whole pot.
And his sister likes her strong too, and I'm like, I don't know how you stand it. That's the reason. That's the reason why when I go to restaurants, because I find that a lot of restaurants they use that chicory coffee, and I'm like, yeah.
Here we go.
That's the reason why I ask. I say, is your coffee really strong or weak or whatever? And they'll say, well, I can let you try a sample of it before you decide if you want it or not. But
You like black coffee, or you usually put creamer and sugar and stuff?
I can drink it. I can drink it black, or I can drink it with flavored creamer in it.
Thank you, Timbo. Appreciate you. Yeah, I tell you what, I don't like it too strong. I wouldn't be able to do black. I got
Now,
enough, I got enough
if I do put creamer in it, I don't put nothing else in it.
I got enough
I
hair.
don't add no sugar. I don't add any sweetener to it or anything. I just add the creamer to it only.
No wonder you're up. No wonder you stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, then you up at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
You got
Well,
to
here lately, I've not been getting up till about 12:30.
I got up at 2 p.m. today.
I've been missing some of this morning. I didn't get up till about I guess a little bit after 9 this morning. Of course, I had to do some running today because I had to get ready for. I had to get some stuff done for my start my fourth and final semester of college, and had to make sure I got everything squared away there. Of course, some of that stuff I got to wait until after the 12th, after my Pell Grant kicks in.
Yeah. It's about time for Bill to go get a refill.
Yep, it is. I'm back up to 8 people. I'm leaving if we're going to gain people.
5 o'clock in the morning, be up to 12. People start getting up for work.
It's actually 1:39 a.m. here. 1:40.
2:40 here on the East Coast.
Yep, 2:40 here as well.
I do need to make a pit stop though. Whoa!
That's another I started.
That drink's talking back to him.
This is the reason
Yes,
why.
it is.
This is the reason why I started a late night show on Sunday nights because it seems to get more people at nighttime than I do in
I've
the
been paying
daytime.
attention to there, Kenneth, and I know when I first said something to you about it or whatever, kind of give you the idea of trying that late night or whatever. I think you're getting more views I don't know, you see the analytics and stuff better than I do, obviously, but just in the chat itself, I mean, I'll see 15, 20, 22, and I'm like, hey, I feel like you're getting a lot more than you did when you're doing the earlier, because there's a lot going on. People's doing things throughout the day or whatever. So
Yeah.
I know I like the late night one, especially since I work.
yeah,
I work and I don't get off sometimes until 11 o'clock when I get home. And then I'm like, perfect opportunity for me to jump on YouTube and watch live and participate. And
are you kind of see it like when you look at your final views and stuff, say a day or two later, are you seeing that you're doing better with the late night, or is it
Yeah,
about?
I'm not really sure how this. And somebody needs to actually sit down with me and teach me how this analytic stuff works. But I don't really understand.
I will say a good. I mean, I could even look at it and probably tell versus what you got on your last Sunday or the last time you went live on a Sunday night versus when you were going earlier on a Sunday. Because what I can do is you pull up two different screens and look at it and say, oh, I got 200 views so far on this one versus a month ago or whatever, I only got 70 views. So right there tells you that you did better. I'm just giving that as an example, but
Yeah.
I think you're doing better. I think you're probably getting more people on the late nights for
You
sure.
know what's going to be sweet?
yeah,
All my friends, when they wake up tomorrow and see this live stream, they're going to watch it. So I'm going to get extra credit for that too.
There you go.
Now, Blaine, do your pop-up lives that you do on like you did tonight, or you do on Friday or Saturday night, do they do better than the Monday night ones?
Yeah, because I go longer.
Okay.
And I get more people, especially now. I didn't know how. Sometimes I go live on Thursdays, as you know, like a pop up like I did
Last
tonight.
night
And
or tonight.
I don't. It depends on when it is, because a lot of people will actually watch me more on Saturday nights because they don't have nothing to do the next day. So, but I'll give you an example. I could probably go to my analytics now, but I've only so far now. I did a 4-hour live the last time I did a pop up, so that's kind of why. But I've got 131 views so far from my live that I just did a little bit ago. And my Saturday night hangout, which was this past Saturday night, I got 281 views, and I got 103.2 hours just for Saturday night's hangout, which I probably won't get but about 40 or 50 for this one I just did, which that's 40 or 50 more than I would have had. So
No, I was like looking and I saw it like at work and I was like, it came up and I'm like, ooh, or I was scrolling on Facebook because we were not busy.
yeah.
And I saw you post that and I'm like, oh, I have something to watch tonight when I get home.
Yeah, and like Saturday night, reason I got 100 and something hours, I had 43 people watching. You know, I'm gonna look at my peak views right now for this live I just did and see how many. I think I only had like 22 or 23 at the time. So
Saturday night was a lot of fun. I had a good time over there.
yeah, it was fun.
It's always a good time on his channel.
I gotta be careful sometimes. I like keeping it. You know, depending on when it is. Well, tell me, I know it was late, so I wasn't expecting it to be 100% PG. But I know you have to be careful what some people say on there. So
Yeah.
let's see here. I looked at the wrong one. No wonder it didn't show any.
I'm looking at my banners right here. See that banner?
I had 24 was my peak concurring on my last or the live earlier. So
Yeah, that little banner right there, that was our 1-year anniversary that we did. That was cool. We broke open a bottle of champagne that was given to us by Blue Wave Odyssey.
Mm.
Kenneth, you hiding behind that pole there? What's going on?
He must be bored off of Tinder. It must not be any action right now.
Nobody's swiping right on him. Or left. I don't know. I've never been on Tinder.
Yeah, I don't know which direction it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, we got a Teesprings. I forgot about that. I never promote that. I should. Oh, then we got a PayPal for people that want to buy us a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I got PayPal and good old stuff.
All these banners and stuff I have in here, I've never looked at for a long, long time.
I don't do too much promoting on certain things because I don't want people to feel like I'm just.
Yep.
I do it for the fun. I don't want people to think, oh, he just wants me to buy something. Nope.
Yeah.
I won't say no to you.
When our panels ripped off the RV when we were going down the highway one day, the community chipped in and paid for that repair.
Oh, wow.
I didn't pay a penny on that repair.
I know one thing. That's one of the first. I'm gonna end up doing that before we go on the road again. Is get. I think I might have told you this TPMS sensors for because I said I'm gonna pay $600 for a TPMS system versus
I got one.
Paying no telling what once that going 60 or 62, 65 mile an hour down a highway and not knowing my tire's about to explode on me and rip the whole panel off.
While you're at it, I bought H-rated tires.
Yeah. I know it's expensive, but in the long run you'll get. I mean, it's a whole lot. Peace of mind is what I want. You know,
those tires will out after the tread is gone. Those tires will live until all of us are dead. Those H-rated tires. I didn't want to blow a tire, because when they blow, they take out whatever the floor is above them.
Oh yeah.
And I bought H-rated tires, and the problem with H-rated tires is most places can only put 90 pounds in there, and they'll hold 120. I had to go to an 18-wheeler place, and he could only get 106 or 107 pounds into the tires. So
Jeez.
they're huge, massive 17.5-inch tires, and I'm not going to skimp on my tires. I'm not going to skimp on my surge protector.
Yeah.
I'm not going to skimp on things that are going to tear my house up.
I know. Exactly. I mean, I'm like you. This is our home, home on wheels. So if something happens to it, we'll be SOL.
Yes. And I don't want to be SOL.
No, me
Y'all
either.
saw my video where this main slide out I'm sitting in failed.
Oh yeah, I remember it. You telling how much
This
that
thing
thing
had a
cost.
leak. There was a leak right there. See, that light still doesn't work. But that whole thing's been replaced. That whole ceiling and the whole floor has been replaced.
Yeah, and I know how much you said it cost too, and I don't want that. I would not want that bill.
$9,000.
Yeah.
And insurance didn't touch it. They said, "You should fix that
I
thing."
know. I was sitting here thinking, and that just came out of your pocket just as sure as ever. So
Well, thank God I had a nice emergency fund saved up. I knew when I was 17 I was going to RV.
mhm.
So I've been saving up since then. So it's not like I wasn't prepared,
Yeah,
but
same
wow,
thing.
so
You
much
know-
has gone wrong.
You always gotta have you never know. You gotta prepare for it. Because anything can happen.
I think we got all the bugs worked out now, though.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, this thing sat for 4 years before we actually took off in it.
Dang.
So yeah, you can expect some things to go wrong.
Yeah.
But one of those things is not going to be my tires. How about H rated tires? Look that up. H rated tires.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna pay a little bit more, but because here's this, how many axles do you have on yours?
2 axles on the trailer,
Yeah.
4 tires. I have 2
got
axles on the
3.
truck.
Yep.
6 tires because it's a dually.
I know people laugh at me. I had somebody ask me the other day, say, "Does your truck pull that thing?" I said, "Yeah, I've never had any problems with it because we don't have a dually. We just got a, let's see, 3500 4x4 long wheel bed." And
Nothing wrong with that, brother. I bought a dually because I'm inexperienced at pulling stuff. I didn't want to take any risks.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a 3500 HD
Yeah.
pulling your rig down the road without dualies.
Thing is, it's got 3 axles, so when I get those 6 tires H rated, I'm gonna be forking out some moolah.
Be prepared.
So
Y'all need to hire me to do your intros to your channels. I want to do something like this. Timbo Baggins, one man, former law enforcement. What will he do now? Where will he go? Who will he see? What adventures does he have?
tune in to find out more.
That's right. Tune in to Timbo Biggins to find out what's next. Mary Jones loves when I do the voices. Hey,
Yeah.
Mary, I quit doing British accents when Posh Cats Camping told me I suck at them.
Oh,
It isn't about being accurate. It's about being funny.
exactly.
Have fun with it.
I did this thing and Posh Cats was there, and they're like, no. I did this thing where I started up North England. I started up here like this, and I was talking like this because that's Northern England, right? And as you move down, you got people that kind of talk a little bit different, like this here. And then when you get to the Queen's England, you have a totally different English going on. And as you move south, you got a totally different way of talking. And the problem with that is, Posh Cats goes, no, and no. All of those were wrong. They're from England, and they're like,
Yep.
no. And you know what? Until now, I have not done another English accent. This is the first time.
Dang.
Scottish accent. That's a tough one. Take over the bridge, Captain. We should have left those fuss-faced goons in a transporter. That's right where they belong. Non-existent. Okay, that's all I got. Star Trek. That's the best I can do for Scottish. Star Trek. Then Blue Lane, you can totally do an opening for my channel because I don't even know how to do it. I understand.
Tiffany just started her channel with Offbeat Traveler, so
Hey, if you come up with a script and you want me to read it in movie voice, I can do that for you. Look at these guys. And Amy's like totally tuned out.
No. No, I like the
Yeah.
voices.
No, it's really funny though. I
You
thought I
like-
was doing great British accent. Now, granted, I don't know Northern from Southern. I was kind of making it up as I went down, just from
Yeah.
people I've heard talking. And
Yeah.
and Posh Cats, I love those guys. Have you ever seen their channel, Posh Cat Camping? They're awesome.
Yeah.
They were like, you've got to watch a channel and listen to people talking. That's how British people talk, not what you were doing. You were so far off base.
and then you
Hey,
got
it's better to do.
yeah. Then there's a few of the I guess English people. I know Hitch Up and Tow. They're from the UK too, right?
Oh, now are they here? I hope
Huh?
not.
Oh no, they're not here. I'm just saying you got you know there's a lot of or I say a lot. There's a few UK people in the community, RV community, which is pretty cool to me to know. That,
Traveling Granny's from the UK.
yeah, she lives in Georgia now, but yeah, she's
Mhm.
Thanks for the heads up on that. I did not know that.
yep.
I don't want to insult anybody.
Wasn't she?
I love her accent. Traveling Granny's
Everybody
accent.
loves this one. They say this is of all the ones I do, this is the best one I want to do. You are not to be taking the laughter towards what I'm saying at the moment. I don't even know what that is.
She puts out some good videos of her pets and stuff.
What's that?
She's got a husky and
Oh yeah.
I think a chihuahua or something. Some little dog she's got.
Hey, Chasing RV.
Good night, Chasing RVs.
Thank you for staying with
Sunshine.
us this long. Amy is like dying down here. She's like barely.
I'm awake.
Hey,
Like it.
Bill, for Kenneth was telling me a while ago, which I'm looking at the thumbnail now. I think tomorrow, well, today now, will be Daydream About Nice Things last coffee morning show.
Hey, if you want me to do a voiceover, you can use it or not use it. You come up with something, I will charge you nothing for it. I can do almost every accent. One of my favorites is Russian. Let me explain something to you about Russians. You could be talking about the most wonderful things in the whole world, and Russian sounds like they're angry. They sound like they're always angry. Yeah, you come up with a script, I'll read it, and one of my favorites is movie guy voice, and I can do a lead into your show. Don't follow Daydream anymore. I have to find out what that's about.
I don't get over there too often because I stay up way past my bedtime. So 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm sound asleep sometimes.
Same. Unless I have to be at work at 8
Yeah.
at 10.
Offbeat Travelers loves the Russians. You Americans are all the same. You think I can't do it right now. Here's one for you. Hello, I am Soviet Premier Brezhnev of the Soviet Union. This is my wife Hildegard. I'd like to introduce you to her. Hildegard, come over and say hi. Hello, I am Hildegard. It's an inside joke. The channel Daydream About Nice Things. I have to find out what that's about, Mary, because you are faithful to everyone that I know of.
I know.
I got to show you something I did. I'm going to play something for you that I did on my family chat. Hang on a second. Let me find it. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Blah 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 blah.
Been pretty busy Amy, at work.
Huh?
Been pretty busy at work, Amy.
Yeah, we were busy, but it was good.
Making them blooming onions.
You know,
Oh my
you
god.
know, until I started hearing about you making blooming onions at Outback Steakhouse, I did not know that they even served blooming onions.
Oh yeah.
I knew
Oh, everybody else copied off of them.
I knew Texas Roadhouse did. At least the ones here do.
Yep.
What's the name of that? Name it different. It's the what do they call that one?
Cactus blossom, I think is what it is.
Blossom or whatever it is.
Philly's had the awesome blossom,
Oh yeah.
but they all copied off of Outback. Like we have the patent on the equipment that cuts the onion.
So you're saying Outback did them first before Texas Roadhouse did then?
So, fun fact: the people who started Texas Roadhouse used to work for Outback.
I got food
Okay.
poisoning there. I will never eat there again.
Never eat. You talking
Texas
about
Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse or Outback?
No. Outback is awesome. Texas Roadhouse, I got food poisoning there. I had a wedding party that I was going to, and everybody there got sick. Everybody.
That's
I don't-
not good.
I don't mean to hold a grudge. That was 30 years ago, but I've never been back.
Well, I don't know if Bill, you like crab meat and stuff, but they got these new things they started serving. It's the crab balls. Gosh, dang, them things are good. Crab cake balls or whatever you want to call it.
They're technically crab cake bites, but actually they're little balls.
Yeah,
Y'all
look like
making me hungry. All I eat is sandwiches. And my wife is gone.
yeah, crab cake balls. Looks like little Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, I have it. I found something and I took a screenshot of it. I'll show it to you.
Yeah. After this one, I think.
Doing that
After
Rex-
I think I'm gonna head to bed. Rocky
Hang on,
Mountain-
you can't leave yet. Hang on.
Oh,
Rocky
you- okay,
Mountain
that's-
Oysters, the original
the original
fact
sack.
was
Dang.
Don't leave yet. Hold on a second.
All right, I'll see you. I'm about to go to bed.
I got to show you something before you go.
All
This
right.
is my favorite one I came across yesterday.
I'd like to cancel my subscription in 2021. I've experienced the free 7-day trial, and I'm not interested. It's got funny things coming up.
I'm finished with what
Enjoy mama time. You're very
I have my appointment tomorrow.
busy little lady. Hope all the tests come out
the
really good. I think they will.
yeah, those
Stand by.
things.
Stand by.
Stand by for station. I can't even talk. Station
For
identification.
station identification.
This is Q 104.9.
And I sent you the stuff for my
It's an ACDC weekend right here on Q102, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, Best Rock.
Yeehaw.
Okay, I do not have enough Cokes. I have one left. Oh, yeah, and I love you.
Where is the
And
stand?
if you remember correctly, it is more acclaimed.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Don't be silent on here.
All right. My kitty cat wants to talk.
Kitty
Yeah.
cat.
Meow.
Does your
Everybody-
cat do that all night long?
There's its tail.
Everybody loves kitty cats.
Yeah.
Does your cat do that all night long, boy?
No, it's are you hungry or what? What you here? Don't, what do you want? Wants to sing a solo or something.
he about fed you. His
I'm
day.
gonna get 5 hours of sleep so I can watch Darren's live in the morning.
oh boy.
Fix me some coffee. I'll be good to go. I might
Yeah,
even get up
I
and
definitely
read it.
want to see Darren live, and I also want to see Daydream live for sure. Considering it's
Daydream.
going to be his last.
Oh,
I'm sure gonna miss those morning shows.
Getting
Eddie.
bread. Your delivery from
He's going on the road, so
So to have to wait, I think, a couple
probably
days
gonna be
for
pulling,
Patrick,
probably
another
do
appointment
transport
with
and
my cancer
camper
doctor, and I
behind, I
still
guess.
have to go to
Some
the
reason. Yeah. He's
hospital.
looking.
Is he gonna be working for Slow Momentum, Blake?
I don't know. You know, KT went back on the road, and I just just went to Facebook a while ago and saw because I made a comment to Gary asking him what he was looking for in case I hear something, and I said like KT has and stuff. He said let's roll with it. So I don't know. He may be working with KT with New Horizons, darn, but Horizon Transport or whatever it's called. So
I was going to do that. I decided against it.
I thought KT did his car business.
well,
Is he not?
stopped. Well, he's did that. I think he's still doing it, but also he went back to work and doing this. But if I was a single man, I'd probably do the transportation thing. But that's a lot of things going on from coast to coast and putting a
A lot
lot
of
of
liability. There's too much liability. That's why I'm not going to do it.
and putting a lot of miles on your vehicle.
Yep, I'd end up having to buy a new truck, which would defeat the purpose.
Yeah, making money exactly. That's almost one of those things you have to have a separate truck just for your personal whatever versus what you're actually pulling with.
Everything is. I'm watching Muffin Monday Live Fantastic Travels channel.
I can't find it. There was a whole bunch of voices I did on my wife. I was chatting with her about something, and she was cracking up about it. I was going to play those for you, but I'll have to find them at a later time.
Speaking of pulling campers, there's a little bit crazy.
A little bit crazy. Hey, a little bit crazy. Hey, you want to come up?
A little bit crazy.
I
That's
can't
a
believe
song, isn't it, Blaine?
I don't know. Sounds like I don't know.
There's the link if anybody wants to come up on the panel here.
Does a little bit. She pull? Is that who I'm thinking about pulling? Horizon Transportation.
I'm not sure. I know she's been hauling a lot of stuff because I've heard her mention when I've seen her in live streams. I've heard her mention things. She'll say, "I'm here listening, driving."
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I think she does drive.
So you just put out another video, Amy.
Yep.
She pulls for Horizon, so I'm wondering if now we might find out more tomorrow because he hasn't really said too much about what he's going to do. But who knows? Gary might be doing Horizon there.
Okay.
Plus, you got to make a lot of people will take their back seat and turn it into a bed and stuff, so you lose all that room and
Good night, Mary.
things. So
More acclaimed.
Bill, Mary's leaving.
Uh-oh. Mary's going to leave us.
hey, good night, Mary. Prayers to you.
Yeah, I'll have to find. I did a bunch of voices I did every voice I think I have in my repertoire. And I did it on here, but I can't find it. So I'll just have to do it another time.
Tiffany, 9x16.
And they need to be under a minute.
Yeah, under a minute and vertical. And I know there's a lot of shorts out there. You may think they look like verticals, but a lot of people edit to make it look that way. I don't think you'll actually find the short shelf. But yeah, 9x16. And Honey's pretty good. Tiffany, if you need to, I know he probably can answer the questions a lot better than I can if you have some questions.
And he had a live yesterday that was all about shorts.
Yeah, we did that live I was on the panel with him. It was the 8 p.m. So well, you'll see it's actually named, and the thumbnail too says something all about the shorts or something. I forgot what he named it, but it was pretty good. We had fun and informational. So
Hey,
But-
Mary, good night. My prayers will continue. I hope you're able to sleep through the night with the pain you're in.
Yeah,
I hope that
hopefully.
that sleep gives you some kind of relief from the pain that you're always in.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Go to sleep here.
Hey, 1 minute, 1 hour, 45 minutes. Let's
Oh,
cut this
that's
off.
why I went. Oh, look at there. We hit an even number there. So with the time. So I appreciate you, Bill, having me up. So you're
Hey,
welcome.
thanks for coming,
Next time I'm on a panel. or
Thanks for having me up, Bill.
You got it, brother. We're going to cut this off. Amy, nice to meet you. Everybody else, hey,
Night.
don't be strangers.
Good
Don't
night,
be strangers.
everyone.
Yep,
Don't
same
be
here.
strangers.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna binge watch some of your stuff. I got to catch up.
Yeah, please do, and keep us running, and we appreciate the watch time. So thank you.
We're gonna do it. I'm gonna
Good night,
cut this
everyone.
off. An hour and 45 minutes is enough. I love you guys. Thank you all.
All right, have a good night.
See you soon.
5,
See you.
4, 3, 2,